a rookie that has high expectations, and we're excited to see and get to be around and get to know a little better is CJ McCollum, and he joins us now in the program. CJ, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, and we're excited about what's to come here in the next couple of weeks. What's the experience been like for you so far? I know today you were tweeting out some photos. You were up at Multnomah Falls, kind of diving into the Northwest scene. Not only that, but the time with your new teammates. What's it all been like so far for you?
It's been a lot of fun just getting adjusted to the city out here in Portland and just trying to get accustomed to the Trailblazer ways and getting used to rookie duties and stuff like that. But I'm definitely enjoying my time here. Guys are nice. Guys work really hard, and the NBA lifestyle is a lot different in terms of the treatment and attention the coaches provide for you, along with the training staff and team masseuse. It's first class all the way across the board.
Now, when LaMarcus Aldridge walked in the gym today, were you surprised to see him? And do you usually play that many pickup games? Was it because everyone wanted to impress LaMarcus?
No, I hadn't seen LaMarcus in a while. I actually, a few weeks ago, I went and worked out at night, and he was in. So LaMarcus, he works out at different times of the day. When he comes in, sometimes he's putting work in late at night, sometimes he's in early in the morning, like Wes. But I was surprised to see him just because I didn't think him, along with the other veterans, I didn't think they'd be in until training camp. But, that's every day, that what you've seen today with us playing. One day I played 10 games. We keep track of the records and stuff. So we play that full 65 minutes out. So it's best to get as many games in as you can.
CJ, you've heard the comparisons, obviously, since draft day to Damian Lillard. Mid-major guy comes in, four-year guy comes in. Is there any concern? I know you have high expectations of yourself. And Damian comes in last year with a team that didn't have a great bench, so Damian ends up leading the league in minutes. Is there a concern that you're going to be measured against what Damian did last year at all, or are your expectations such that they're going to be higher than what anybody could place upon you, therefore the pressure isn't that great?
Yeah, there's obviously going to be expectations. There's a lot of similarities between the two of us, but people have to realize we're coming in two different situations. I'm coming into his team. This is him, LaMarcus Aldridge. So I'm just trying to fulfill a role. Whatever's necessary, I'll get the job done. But I don't feel any added pressure, man. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I expect myself to perform at a high level, regardless of what role I'm playing. And I know the expectations and the comparisons will be there all season, but I'm not too worried about it. I just want to put myself in the best position to perform at a high level every time I'm stepping on the court.
Now, I watched tapes of you in college, and I've seen you play now. Has the summer workouts and everything, has your game improved? It looks like the knowledge you have gained just this summer will really help you, benefit you once the NBA season. Have you improved that much this summer?
Yeah, summer league was a little shaky for me. There was a lot of ups and downs. I had some highlight moments and some moments where, I didn't play as well and make good decisions. But I think my game's improved a lot, since summer league alone, and just kind of getting used to everybody's tendencies and getting used to the speed of play and the deeper three-point line. But, I feel like my game's changed a lot now, and it's going to continue to change as we get closer to the season and when the season starts. So, I really look forward to, just getting better every day and kind of learning from the other guys.
What position do you love to play, and what do you think you'll play?
Yeah, I just like to be on the court, honestly. So I'm not going to, say.
Are you there, CJ?
Oh, he
lost him momentarily there.
He must use a cheap phone.
We'll get him right back. But great to hear him talk about that, because I know that was kind of a leading question. But
yeah.
So what were you hinting at? Point versus two?
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to play with Lillard, but now that Mo Williams is here, Mo Williams was an all-star in 2009. So we're talking about a guy that's career averages 14 a game. He's played on 4 different teams, and he's done well on all 4 teams. So, it's he's and Will Barton. We talked about him. He wants to play some 2-guard. And
CJ, you back? Okay. We were talking about the additions and the changes that Neil O'Shea has made this summer to this roster, and Blazer fans are excited about it. We've talked about being excited about it. When you get around some of these guys and you see how deep this team could potentially be, and you know the system that Terry Stotts likes to run, a lot of outside shooting, a lot of three-pointers, taking advantage of the three-point line, how excited does it get you being around, seeing some of these guys who can all shoot from distance and all kind of want to play the same style?
Yeah, I get really excited. Coming from a smaller school, it's a dream to be able to play with, great players who are, good at different things. You got guys that specifically just knock down shots. You got guys that can do everything, and you got guys with great post moves. So, it's a dream for me to be in this situation, in this system where.
Yeah. Now, playing with the big guys. Today you were playing with LaMarcus, but how is it playing with Myers Leonard and Joel Freeland? How have they improved this summer?
Joel's got a great touch on the basket. I know you've seen a few of his today. He's definitely improved his post even from Summer League, and then he's got a good touch out to about 17 feet. And Myers, he's done a terrific job of improving his jump shot. He's working on his post moves and both hooks, but I think he's done an excellent job of tightening up his mid-range game and even has range out to the third-point line.
How about Thomas Robinson? Everyone's wondering how Thomas is going to fit in. Is he the hard worker that everyone talks about?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, CJ kind of cutting in and out. CJ, we may try to hook back up with you. It sounds like you're in an area that doesn't have a great signal. So if you can still hear us, we appreciate the time, and we'll continue on and talk more about what we were talking about with CJ. But CJ McCollum, Blazers rookie, our guest here on Trailblazers Courtside. Well, we'll talk, and CJ's back with us now. I don't know if you heard our question, CJ, talking about coming from a smaller school, being the guy and having to be the guy all the time. Are you looking forward to a situation where you can do some different things, maybe not necessarily with the ball in your hands all the time, and you'll have a supporting cast that maybe will allow you to find out some new things about your game?
Yeah, no, I definitely relish the opportunity to kind of, have a specific role or a specific duty from the team, and I think that it'll allow me to be more efficient, because I'll know exactly what I'm supposed to do night in and night out. I won't be forced to do everything. In college I had to do, the scoring, I had to rebound, I had to kind of get guys' shots, I had to defend at a high level, and now at the NBA, obviously I have to defend at a high level, but my role will be more specific to the team needs.
One thing it seemed like when Neil O'Shea put this group together in some of the new guys, and there was great chemistry with this team last year, but it seems like the guys that have been added from what we've seen of you guys already at the pickup games and everything else, this looks like a team that could potentially have very, very good chemistry, the respect for one another. It doesn't seem like there'll be any egos that'll get in the way. Are you kind of sensing that so far?
Yeah, I definitely sense that a lot of guys are cool and down to earth, and I think it helps that we got a lot of younger guys on the team, so guys kind of understand where everybody's coming from. They understand, whose team it is, and everybody's just trying to blend in and play a role. I think that's the biggest thing you notice with guys is, we're making the extra pass. We're kind of helping the helper and doing all the little things because at the end of the day, we all want to win and make the playoffs. Have
you seen a guy that works any harder than Damian Lillard?
Not really. Dame works extremely hard. I know him and Wes were competing, getting in there at the 6 a.m. workouts. But Dame's in there pretty much every day. And I think that's unusual because a lot of guys, of his caliber, tend to go home or do those type of things, take the vacations right before training camp starts. But he's been here pretty much the entire time.
Yes, he has.
You tossed out the playoffs a second ago and goals. Is it too early to say that you guys have talked as teammates about perhaps long-term goals? Is it way too early to think about the fact that you guys are already kind of setting things? Has there been any discussion about what you guys want to be, what kind of team, what your expectations are?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little premature just because, obviously we have to get a lot of chemistry together and stuff like that. But I know it's definitely a topic. Dame and I discussed it a little bit, but we haven't really talked with the whole team about it, just mainly because everybody hasn't been in together at the same time. But it's unspoken word, and you can kind of see the look on everybody's faces. We don't really talk about it, but you can kind of see, And from the whispers, exactly what everybody's trying to do.
Well, a lot of rookies that come in, CJ, you mentioned a minute ago about the facility and about how, it's a Class A operation. It's the NBA now. Is it kind of a relief? Nothing against being a student, but when you can major in only basketball in the NBA now, that's all you have to worry about?
I was going to mention he misses classes, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
Yeah. No, I mean, class and stuff, that was great. I really enjoyed my time there, but I'm glad it's over with, honestly. It's amazing, you wake up, you play basketball, you lift, you get your core in, you get your massages, and like I say it every day, I don't understand, this lifestyle is almost too good to be true.
That's what Damian would say last year in the preseason. I can't believe we're just playing basketball. I don't have to worry about anything else.
They've really done a nice job of redecorating the practice facility also, haven't they?
Yeah, it looks terrific. I know
Yeah.
we have everything's been, revamped, and I like the TVs in the locker rooms, the bigger showers, the cool tubs, all that stuff. I used to take ice baths and buckets, so this is great.
CJ, we appreciate the time, and thanks for sharing your ventures around the Northwest with everybody on Twitter and on Instagram. It was very cool to see that today, and I know there's much more to come that way, and much more to come from you and all your teammates as far as getting ready for training camp, which I know you guys are all excited about.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot for having me.
All right, CJ McCollum, Trailblazers rookie, our guest here on Trailblazers Courtside.